What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. Today's video, we got a special treat for you. There's been a whole bunch of information going on the internet about sawzalls and recip saws. Some people say that there is no benefit to buying a sawzall or recip saw that has an orbital action to it. Some people say there is. We want to dispel the misinformation by giving you a demonstration, cutting through this 6x6 with orbital off, then orbital on. We're going to use our high-speed camera so you can see how the orbital action works. We're going to time it all. You're going to get a result and the best information anywhere to be found on the planet. Right after this message from our sponsor, VCG Construction. So traditionally, a sawzall or recip saw, is a saw. You put a blade here in the end, and when you operate the tool, the blade moves back and forth, allowing cutting action. Every recip saw will have a specific number of strokes per minute. This is called the stroke. Every recip saw will have a specific stroke length, whether it be 7/8, 1 inch, 1.25 inches. It's going to have a specific amount that the tool allows the blade to move back and forth. That's basically the nuts and bolts of how a recip saw works, okay? But Milwaukee and some other manufacturers have thrown a little curveball. It's called orbital action. So instead of the blade moving directly back and forth or in and out, you're able to flip a selector switch and actuate or turn on, as us lay people say, the orbital action. And instead of the blade just going in and out, it adds a small orbit to the stroke. Theoretically, or logistically, it exaggerates that stroke length and then creates more usable space on the blade. So you're able to use more of your teethuses on your blade because of that orbital action. It's exaggerating that stroke length and allows you to cut your material faster. Now, I will say this. We have seen results where orbital action actually slows down the cuts through harder materials such as metal. You're probably not going to want to use orbital action, but leave it down below. Maybe you use orbital action when cutting through metal. We want to know about it. What have your results been? Ours have not been favorable. Here's the thing though. Does orbital action really speed the cut up through wood? Does it? Does it really? We want to find out. Is it just a placebo effect? Is turning that dial on the Super Sawzall to orbital action nothing more than a placebo? Like Sylvester Stallone when he was in Over the Top and he was about to go toe to toe, and I turn that switch around. It's like I turn a switch, and I'm ready to go arm wrestling. Is it a placebo effect? Does it do nothing? Does it actually make the saw slower? We're going to find out. We're going to take this test over the top. Damn! Here's the use lie. I gotta tell you, one thing about Sylvester Stallone, he always seems to end the Rocky movies, especially, with some type of positive message. And I like that about Sly. Sly, don't be mad at me about the impression. I know it was horrible. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make some cuts through our 6x6. I will let you know that the first few cuts are going to be, because we have a wood with metal blade on our Super Sawzall here, our 6x6 is impregnated with a number of framing nails. So we're going to make 2 cuts through the 6x6 with nails, and as we move further down, we're going to make the cuts without nails. We're going to do our best to time them. I want to give you a result. Here's the testing parameter. I'm going to place the saw onto the 6x6. I'm going to allow this 5-pound weight to drag the saw through the material. I'm not going to assist the saw in any way, shape, or form except to place my hand on top of it to seat the blade into the wood. 15.74. I'm going to say this, with Orbital On, definitely felt more vibration and more bouncing off the member. So, this is what we're going to need to do. We're going to turn Orbital off. This time, I'm going to have help from my assistant, Michael. And what he's going to do is, he's going to put his weight down on the jaw horse so there's no vibration, and we're able to make a less vibration-free cut through the member. Does that make any sense? Let's do this again. So on that run, we had less vibration through the member, and I was able to hold the saw tighter to the wood. We bested our time from the first run. This run was 15.73 seconds. That actually is even better than Orbital On. But this time we're gonna run Orbital On with the extra downward force on the member we're cutting. So Orbital On with the downward pressure on the member, so there was less vibration. We had a total time of 13.14 seconds. So it was quicker. I will tell you this, that with Orbital Action on, I am getting more kickback and vibration from the saw. If you were operating your Super Sawzall day in, day out all the time, I don't know. You would get your job done quicker, but would it beat you up more? These are things you'd have to weigh. But overall, you are getting faster cutting times with Orbital On. We can confirm this. We could do one more test, get some sweet slow-mo footage for you to watch, just to confirm our last results. So I cut was 13.93 seconds. So will you realize an advantage with using Orbital, cutting through wood? Sure does seem like it. Let us know down in the comments section below. What do you realize when you turn on your Orbital Action? Do you feel like Sly Stallone? Do you not use Orbital Action? Do you use it in metal? What are your results? Share it with the VCG or Very Cool Gang community, because we love the feedback. With that, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you all on the next one. Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy, and you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, and maybe over here. See you later.